Hi, my name is Francis Buoga from 2 English at Boqol soon. Today, I want to take you through the tenses, and we are going to narrow down to perfect tense. You remember previously we had discussed present tense, past tense. So for our class today, we are going to come to perfect tense, and we may begin by looking at the word perfect. Perfect means completion of a task. Perfect implies a completion of a task. Any given task that is perfect, like the word perfect, well done. So when we talk about perfect tense, we use it to imply or refer to an action that was done in the past, but has a connection with the present. An action that was done in the past but has a connection with the present. Perfect tense uses a helping verb. And the main verb in its past perfect form. The helping verbs that are used in perfect tense are has and have. These are the helping verbs that we're going to look at here. The helping verb has is used with the third person singular. Third person singular. Third person singular are he, she, and it. While the helping verb have is used with first person singular and plural, that is first person, second person, singular and plural, and third person in plural form. So I repeat that in perfect tense, we use helping verbs and the main verb in its past perfect form, and the helping verbs we are using in this perfect tense has and have. has and have, and I will say that has is used with third person singular and have used with first, second and third person in plural. Let me give you an example of what is here. You see the first person in singular form and then plural. So first person singular is I and plural we. The helping verb have. We have. I have. Second person here you. You in singular and you in plural. You have. And then we have the third person. Third person, she, he, and it as has. And then plural, they have. You have singular, you have plural. I have singular first person, we have plural. And we said in perfect, we say the main verb. So we can say, I have taken my pen. That is perfect, we call it present perfect tense. You, singular, you have taken my pen. Third person, she has taken my pen. So, or it has. Plural, they have taken my pen. That is how we present the present perfect tense. Present perfect tense keywords we've said that uses a helping verb and the main verb. Remember, the main verb must be in its past perfect form. Must be in its past perfect form. This one. Then we want to look at the uses, or when do we use present perfect tense. When do we use present perfect tense? When do we use present perfect tense? We use present perfect tense when one wants to show that an action that was taken in the past has connection with present. That an action that was taken in the past has connection with the present. I connect an action that was taken in the past has connection with the present. For example, so the sentence, we have lost all our books. The act of losing books took place before the current time, before the time of speaking. That is the act of losing books. So what is the connection? Currently, as the speaker is speaking, there are no books. The books are not there. That is what we mean by showing that an action that was taken in the past has connection with the present. Present means that there are no books now. So we say of the books took place in the past. The connection So the connection is that currently, as the speaking is going on, we don't have the books with us. Another example, we can pick some other two more examples. This is example 1. She has done her work. What does it mean? The action of executing her work was performed before. Now as we speak, So as we speak now, she is free. So that is the connection. The completion of the work or the execution of the work was before this time. The other aspect we look at is that was A when we use present perfect tense. We can also use present perfect tense to talk about a period of time. B, we number it B, we can use present perfect tense to talk about a period of time that continues from the past. A period of time that continues from the past until the present or currently as we speak. This is something that maybe began before and as we speak is still continuing, is still on. Example, I have never eaten lobster. What is the action that began in the past? The action of not eating lobster. And as the speaker has not eaten it. So the action continues. Action of not eating the lobster up to the time that the speaker is. We never know, maybe after this, the speaker might eat the lobster. Another example here. I use another example here. Is the most talented person I have ever seen. Look at this. That of all the people, the action that began in the past is seeing a most talented person. So no other person has come or is seen other than Abdirahman. So the act of having seen is only one person, not any other. So the action began in the past and is still continuing. Maybe it will be replaced if he sees another person tomorrow that is most talented. There are certain words that also go with present perfect tense that we need to have a look at. Words that go with present perfect tense that we may need to have a look at them. Here. So we say that present perfect tense is often used with present perfect is often used with certain words like present perfect tense is often used with certain words like just, already, and yet. We want to look at what meanings or implications such words would convey when they are used in a sentence. So we say it's certain words like just, already, and yet. We want to look at instances when these words are used and what meaning do they connote, do they bring to us. So we look at use of just, when used with just. We'd probably write a sentence down and then we have a look at it. Example of this, let me give an example. He has just had some porridge. Here, you look at that. Gabo cannot take his tea because he has just had some porridge. What does that imply? Yeah, this means that a short while ago. So when we use the word just with present perfect tense, we refer to a short while ago. Just a few minutes. So that's why our friend cannot have his tea. Another example 1, 2. Just arrived not long ago. Not long ago. Not long ago. Yeah, that is what that means. We can add this one. A short time ago. So when the word just is used, it implies that the action didn't take place long ago, just a few minutes, a few hours. It's not quite long, though we may not measure the period, but it means it was near the time that happened. And then we look at the other one that is called already. Did we look? Yeah, we have already. Already. What does the use of already imply? It implies that something happened sooner than expected. Already implies that something happened sooner than expected. Implies that something happened sooner than expected. Yeah, you expected a visitor, maybe by 2:30, and then around 1:50, the guest is there, so you are told the guest of honor has already arrived. You find this one gets people at times with surprise. Yes, we were expecting the guest of honor to arrive, but this guy has come earlier than expected or sooner than expected. So when we use already, something happens a time when we didn't expect. It's so soon. Yeah? Yes, we expected it, but the happening is so soon. Another example. Told them. Look at that. I have already told them. What is it here? Maybe somebody was sending you to go and tell some people or pass some information to them. By the time he's telling you, go and tell so and so, go and tell from 2C or from 2B, and you say, I've already told them. So you are kind of ahead of time. So when we use already, I repeat, it means that something has happened sooner than what the person being told expected. There were three we had just already and yet. Could we have a look at yet? If yet is used with present perfect tense, it implies until now or up to now. Up to now. So this one we can see yet as used in present perfect tense implies until now or up to now. Probably some expectation too. But the task has not been completed. There is an expectation that certain task to be performed by certain time, but the expected person has not. Yeah? That the speaker, it shows that the speaker, it shows that the speaker is expecting something the speaker is expecting something to happen. And also, the expected thing is yet materialized. Therefore, conveys negativity or negative perception. Example. And yet, this means that the speaker was expecting or is expecting to meet with a so-called him. But the him is nowhere, so time is like kind of running. I'm not seeing him yet. Yeah? So this will express negativity and in connotation. Yet can also be used in interrogation. Yet can also be used in interrogation. Interrogation somebody, an example here. Started yet. So we would use that one to interrogate. We take note that when we interrogate, we are probably not creating a negative impression as we had seen previously. When we are creating a negative impression or connotation. So we've seen the three of them: just, already, and yet. Used with present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. We also want to look at some other words that, other than these words, we also want to look at some other words that can be used in present perfect tense or commonly used with present perfect tense. Some other words used, which are commonly used in present perfect tense, are words like recently, so far, since, in the last, few days, for a long time, yeah, to imply a period of time. Some words that are commonly used in present perfect tense to imply, what do they imply? To imply a period of time period of time that extends. The period of time extends from the past to the present. The past to the present. From the past to the present. Those commonly used words, look at some of them. Words like recently, so far, in the last few days, for a long time, And then you've also seen, we also talk about since. So we say that these are commonly used in present perfect tense to imply a period of time that extends from the past to the present. For example, we're going to look at one here. One here. Have you seen Have you seen Marlin recently? What is the implication here? The implication here that The last few days, Marlin has not been seen, and one is wondering whether he's been seen around. So, the past, not seen, and up to now, not been seen. Past, not seen, not seen, and not seen, and current, not yet. Not yet. He has made a lot of friends in the last few days. He has made a lot of friends in the last few days. He's still making friends, but there's a short period, the last few days he's been doing it, and it actually is still on. I would like you to make sentences of your own using the ones that I've not mentioned so far, for a long time, and since. Remember, we have looked at present perfect tense, keywords, helping verb, has and have, and I've said that has is used with the third person singular only. That is has. Has is used with the third person singular. He, she, and it. The rest are using verb. And the main verb must be in its past participle form. Past participle forms, words like gone, written. That is what we call past participle form of the verbs. These ones you did in Form 1. So I hope and believe you have more problems with them. That is what we have for today, and please make sure you do the assignment. Many keywords that are used here to try to make sentences with them. Thank you very much.